where we may be wrong, humbly ready to accept, or at least fight that how we are right and you are wrong. Please shoot your 83. Let us start with 83. I will answer all your questions, don't worry. 1 minute. '83. Wait. Best method to diagnose. 83 only, no doctor? Oh. Best is blood culture in whatever the week to diagnose is a statement in the book. Agreed. But we are asking in a very traditional way. Though blood culture is good anytime. Second week very typical of agglutination. Good objection, no problem. Next, question number 21, sir. Anantapur students already asked 21. Go to 21. CSF, right? 21. Yes, D is also correct. I mean, D is in fact the false statement. It generally has got a lower glucose concentration than that of the plasma. You are right. We need a correction for question number 21. Agreed. Then 194. 194 Maru. Claudication. What is your objection, Dr. Swapna? 194. Please propose your alternative answer. We like to listen from you. Dr. Swapna says D. Claudication is not considered to be a limb threatening condition. No sir, it is not a limb threatening condition. Because if that is so, then a lot of people lose the limb. Within next 24 hours, if their lower limb is aching for a little walk. Claudication is an indicator of a severe vascular disease with a low ankle brachial index. But it is not limb threatening all the time. Limb threatening is you have to run and do an emergency surgery. That is not is the claudication. Okay. Now question number 226. Dr. Shiva says, I think it is a lung maturity question. 226. It is 34 weeks. 34, right, is more appropriate than 36 actually. Agreed? Then Anantapur says 163. Peptic ulcer. What is your objection, Anantapur? 163. Please shoot your alternative answer. Anantapur. Anantapur need to tell me what is the alternative answer you propose. D is wrong. Gastric ulcers are most commonly found on I think false regarding, false, the word false must come. Agreed. It's a wrong frame of the question. We need to change 163 to false regarding. Okay, agreed. We will change that. Dr. Sunain proposes question number 74. 74. RDW. Okay. What is the alternative answer you are looking for? B. RDW is even increased in hemoglobinopathies and also thalassemia. In fact, highest RDW will be found in hemolytic anemia. So that is the reason thalassemia and iron deficiency, both of them are known to lead to development of increased RDW. Increased RDW due to anisocytosis. So it won't differentiate. Anantapur proposes 233. Okay. 233. While attending discussion only, make a note of which question you want to raise a counter petition. 233. Okay. What is your proposal, Doc? Anantapur says pulmonary atresia with an intact ventricular septum. Aortic stenosis, pulmonary atresia with intact ventricular septum, tricuspid atresia. In all these scenarios, left ventricular hypertrophy will be there. But not in the case of the transposition, where there is definitely no LV hypertrophy. Anantapur says if there is an intact septum, what is leading to the development of left ventricular hypertrophy? Because why pulmonary atresia without ventricular septum intact can lead to LV hypertrophy? Pulmonary atresia, if it is there, right ventricular blood will jump through VSD into the left ventricle, and left ventricle will overwork and lead to development of hypertrophy. That's an agreeable point. But with intact ventricular septum, with a pulmonary atresia, there is always a back pressure which is being transmitted through the pulmonary circulation, which will reflect on the left side. The right sided pathology back pressure will go on to the left side, and that in turn will lead to the left chambers get affected, even if the ventricular septum is intact in case of the pulmonary atresia. That's right. Initial right ultimately leads to LV. Now, any other questions? So, with this 232, Dr. Sunain, 232. What is your alternative answer, Doctor? 232C. Listeria. Chorioamnionitis, prematurity, Group B classically, but I think Listeria also looks reasonable. We will just check the Listeria story and come back. Agreed, a reasonable doubt. Since chorioamnionitis is much more commonly implicated, but generally Group B streptococci are the native resident vaginal flora of the mother. Hence, they have a greater chance of leading to the development of all these problems. Group B streptococci, more than Listeria, but anyway, we will check the Listeria also. Yes. Any other objections, Doctor? Okay. So, thanks for the patient listening. We had been laboring past 3 hours to bring a cry out of this paper, and once more, back to back, we'll work to once more take up the Sunday exam defiantly. One last question. Dr. Sunain proposes 220. Even that we will clear. 220. Right? Shoot 220. Okay, what is your proposal, doctor? C, total lung volume. Oh, right. Increased except means it can become decreased, which we said it is decreased. Okay, I think we should otherwise say unchanged is a better English that need to be changed in the question number 220. Agreed. Good corrections, Dr. Sunain. Anybody else? Yes. That's right. So thank you everyone for an active participation. We'll catch up once more on Sunday afternoon 12 to 3. Don't forget to call all your friends to log in and fight. Thank you.